The tsunami triggered by the earthquake sweeping towards land from the epicenter, about to wreak havoc along the coastline. It's now being described as the biggest earthquake in magnitude ever to hit Japan. In the tsunami's destructive path, cars, boats, even buildings, some on fire, debris of all kinds. The waves of muddy water broke over embankments, taking everything with them. And then they went into reverse, sweeping debris back out towards the sea. Here a boat in a harbour finds itself tossed about in a whirlpool created by the earthquake. The moment the earthquake struck, 2:46 in the afternoon local time in Japan. This is the local government office in the city of Sendai. This the offices of Japan's public broadcaster in the same city. In this supermarket, staff even try in vain to prevent items falling off the shelves. There were several powerful aftershocks within the hour. In a country all too used to earthquakes, the shock at the magnitude of this one all too obvious as people spilled out onto the streets of Japanese cities. People tried to comfort one another.
Walking into the office from the balcony from a phone call, and somebody said quake, then it really kicked in big time. And we didn't wait around too long before we all headed for the stairs and out of the building.
We're on the third floor, so we felt quite a big shake, and then everybody was evacuated. And I work in the downtown area of the city, so most people were evacuated and just on the streets, and all the electricity and gas and water have been turned off.
An oil refinery burns out of control just outside the capital. Hours after the earthquake, there was a major explosion at a petrochemical complex in Sendai. Countless fires have been triggered by the earthquake. As yet, no one's even begun to assess the economic cost of the disaster.
I offer my deepest sympathy to the people who have suffered the disaster. Regarding our nuclear power facilities, some of the nuclear power plants have stopped automatically, but so far, no radioactive material or radiation has been confirmed to have been leaked to the outside. An emergency disaster response headquarters has been set up with myself as the head.
A heightened state of alert has been declared at this nuclear power plant, and residents living around it told to leave their homes. The authorities say it's a precaution while the cooling system is restored. Transport has been severely disrupted too. This was the airport in Sendai as it became inundated. Flights have been halted elsewhere, trains too. Military planes were scrambled to help in assessing the damage. As the wall of water surged across the countryside, the authorities warned people to leave low-lying areas. For these people, it all happened too quickly. For now, a country with some of the most advanced measures in the world for coping with earthquakes is still trying to take in the scale of a disaster that's still unfolding.
Tsunamis occur repeatedly, so please continue to remain in your evacuation venues. And for areas where the tsunamis have not yet arrived, there is a likelihood that very large tsunamis may occur, so please be very careful.
The authorities say it's already clear that the earthquake has caused major damage across broad areas of northern Japan. And amid the rubble and the deepening sludge, the death toll continues rising. Police say between 200 and 300 bodies were found in the Sendai area alone, and many people are missing. Mike Wooldridge, BBC News.